Hello everybody, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls and other pals. How do you do? How's it going? I know, it's been a very long time. It's only been one day. But hey, it's time for the library. Or, I actually wanted to for the library, which is kind of funny. I've seen a lot of people tier lists and stuff like that, so I kind of want to do one. But there's one that I've been mainly interested in, called rating all y'all's OCs, and I've seen like people do like the typical Mary seeks kissing stuff like that. But I wanted to change it up a little bit, have a little fun with it. So I went ahead and made it a little bit more stupider. So first, we got a very simple, thing. We have the Mary, question mark. I think your design looks cool, and hello Ash, welcome. We're starting with the tier list. We're doing a tier list at the current moment. Then we're going into the main event, the library, mainly. But right now, the categories for the tier list is Mary, cannibalism, sucking their soul, wants to be punted, emotional support, and chill person. I know, not the best categories in the world. But hey, oh well, gotta put some sort of twist on it. So, we're gonna start with, you like the second last? Yeah, same here. We're gonna start with somebody named Atlas, or Altus. Alta? So, looking at his design, he's wearing a blue shirt, pink tie, and slacks with dress shoes. I don't see anything too... Do I... Is that a bunny? Goat. Hell yeah. Actually, that reminds me, when I was younger, funnily enough, I used to regularly, like, headbutt goats. Oh, that's your goat? That's awesome! She's really cute. Alright. Well, back to the tier list. Blue shirt with a red collar or wrist cuffs. Black gloves. I feel like they have something going on in the background, but I don't know what. I think they might need emotional support, to be perfectly honest. Alright, next one. Jelly Fox. Alright. Jelly Fox. Jelly Fox here. I'm assuming something like cross between a fox, jellyfish sort of deal. They have a business suit on, which, surprisingly, 2 people on the list have business suits on. But They have sort of like fire, watery hair. I can't quite tell. I do like the small little detail with the one single strand of like braided hair, like all together. They look quite nice though in their suit. So, sure, we'll put you in the. All right, next one. Lynn. Now, everybody's been simping over Lynn. I've been seeing that all over. I do like the outfit, the traditional like garments. I don't know. It's something in Asia, honestly. I don't want to say Japan. It might be China. I don't think it's Korea. But I do think their design is really. I think they're supposed to be a snow leopard also, from like the fur color of the tail and stuff like that, which I think is really awesome. Hey, Pixel, welcome in. Right now we're doing the tier list rating OCs. Hello. I'm gonna put Lynn into sucking their soul. Next. Little Miss Froggy. Little Miss Froggy here. Very cute design. Very gamer girl stuff. With the hoodie. The frog slippers are really cute also. I think punted. Yeah. They want to be punted. I'm punting them. I'm punting them into the stratosphere. You'll have your full model. That goes on the tier list. Hey, don't worry. I'll update it again. But trust me, some of the categories you might question. Alright, I'll redo the tier list once you get your model. Alright, we now have Melody Key. Alright. Neko girl with different color eye, which is cool. Punted into the cosmos. I'm not too sure what your design's going to be, so I can't say really if you would be punnable. And wait, did I spell punted wrong? Ah, shit, I spelt it wrong! No! Shit! Okay, but back to Melody Key's design. It's quite interesting. Mismatching shoes, mismatching socks. The crop top like jacket looks pretty cool also. I say I'm torn between chill person and possibly sucking their soul out. You know what? We'll go ahead and do sucking the soul out of them. Alright. Next now, we have the pigeon. The pigeon. We finally got to the pigeon. Oh god. We already got the bot. Twitch. And there we go. Alright. Now then. Same here. And speaking of which, I'm gonna just say, for our pigeon friend here, I've been quite hungry lately. They're going into the cannibalism tier. We're eating them. We're roasting them over the fire and eating them. I'm sorry, but you are going to be consumed. Alright. Yes, I know. Out of pocket. Love it. Alright. Now we actually have a D&D character, surprisingly. From Spring Pebble. This is Linton Lunar Dream. So it seems like they're a hobbit. They're a hobbit, possibly druid, based off like leaves all over them. I do have to say, pretty cool, because they do have like a suit on, but did they like, I wonder, did they get like stranded out? Is this like a castaway situation? Do they need like a beach ball to keep them company? Either way, they're going into the chill person category. We're going with Zabel now. Or Zavel. Fuck, I'm probably pronouncing. Okay, we're pulling up Google Translate. Xavier. Alright. It's time for Xavier. Alright, so are supposed to be a bard. The design is really cute. The thigh highs are pretty cool. I wonder if those are magic circles. The knee-high boots are pretty cool also. A whole bunch of jewelry, which is quite interesting. I say I don't know which category. Yeah, it really is tough decisions, because the thing is, I don't know if I should put anybody in the Mary category, because I feel sort of weird doing that. All the other, like, chill person, chaotic, needs emotional support, stuff like that, I feel, like, pretty comfortable with, actually. Like, putting people in, because it's pretty simple to put them in that category. You got put in the Mary category earlier. Hell yeah! Nice! That's awesome! Did they say, like, specifically why they would marry? You know what? Welcome, Butler Cheeto. Welcome. You had chilled vibes when she interviewed me, so you're wifeable. Huh. The mighty lovable snack at your service. May I ask, can I commit cannibalism on you? Just really quick, Cheeto. Just one little nibble, one little bite. You prefer puffs over the crunchy? Yeah, I've only had, like, the puffs, like, a few times. But every time I've had them, they're good. Actually, speaking of chips, one chip I know that is really good. If you ever go to, like, South Korea, I don't know why, but all of their flavored chips are good. Like, extraordinarily good. Like, if they have, like, a taco flavor, it will taste like a taco. I don't know how it tastes like a taco. There's no meat, there's no sour cheese, there's just no lettuce, tomatoes, sauce, anything. It just tastes like a taco. I have no idea why it tastes like a taco. Bite or a nibble, you don't mind. You regenerate? They have advanced technology. Advanced food technology. Obviously, because holy shit. Oh, for Cheeto. Yeah, the never-ending Cheeto. Wait, now here's a question. Do you have to, like, trim, like, parts off of your body because they never stop growing, or are you the technically Cheeto machine? Because if so, then, well, what have we been eating from Cheetos? Because it's not chips. Anyways, table, I think, I'll put you in Mary. My hand must have slipped. Anyways, tier list done. Definitely no one will find out about this, right? Right? Where does Cheetos? Oh wait. I gotta put Cheetos now on. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. No. Butler Cheeto. So Butler Cheeto, you're apparently made of Cheetos. You're supposed to be a butler, also. And you did say I could have a nibble. Yeah, I think you're gonna be joining the pigeon in cannibalism tier. Sorry, I'm just gonna gouge down on you, or I'll just be a glutton and eat all of you. I'll just continuously eating. No matter how fast your regeneration might be, I am eating all of you. Alright. So now then that we have everybody. And actually, wait, Pixel, do you want to be on it also, even though you don't have a model at the moment? You'll be there based on vibes. Alright. Now then. It's time for your interview question. Why should you be on this tier list? What is motivating you to be on this tier list? Welcome to job applications. Thank you for the follow, Butler Jito. Thank you. It's bad during an application to say needs to be desperate, but okay, so you need to be desperate. Okay, you're desperate. Hey, it's completely fine. Don't worry. I feel like you're a chill person. But I also feel like there's a possibility of you being... There's also... But you have merit. You're cool. Make games. Oh, Raccoon Girl. Hey, there we go. We got something. So you're supposed to be a Raccoon Girl. So, Trash Panda. Let's see, where should we put the Trash Panda? I don't think punts. Do you want to be punted? Messy, burnt out Trash Panda is her whole vibe. Okay, I understand. There is a possibility of chill person, but also needs emotional support. You know what? We'll put you in Mary tier again. Alright. Yes, congratulations. You have all of these bachelors and bachelorettes, and you have only one rose. Who shall you choose? Pixel sounds hot, just saying. I'm only marriable in dating sims. Hey, don't worry. Not all dating sims are good. Take Doki Doki Literature Club. I mean, your childhood friend is very marriable. You can take them to marry. You can marry them. Words are a bitch. But that doesn't fully count for, well, what goes on in there. Jesus Christ. But we can finally now go on to the main event. So, who needs words? Yes, when you can do all the talking with your body. Just dance. Alright. Now then. Yes. You're absolutely right, Vito. English is hard. English is too loose for some reason. But it is finally time for the game. Nope, can't play the intro quite yet. No, game, please. Wait. Wait till we start a new game, then you can play. Yes, we're playing a game. This is what the library is all about. We're going into a library. We're making a library, but this library is just fucked. It is... The story and narrative is good, but holy shit, the game. And the game is called Library of Runa, made by Project Moon. And yes, it's gonna get bad very quickly. Alright. Now then. New game! Scene 1. Canard. I go out to the street, my hands in my pocket.
아직 이곳을 나갈 수는 없어.
I still can't believe this place.
끝까지 나는
Even at the
자유롭지
end of
못하네.
all this, I cannot.
분수에 맞지 않는
I am
꿈을
not allowed to
꾸고서는
have
안 된다는 거야.
a dream that is beyond my means.
젠장 불안해.
Damn it. It's here.
이딴 방식으로 일을
Can't believe this. How is she handled? Translation error. I think. I can't believe this. How she handled it.
뭐가
No,
어떻게 된
it's
거야?
not a translation
이런
error.
뭐가?
It's just me being dumb. What the heck? All this. Oh.
믿을 수밖에.
So, trust her.
한 번만 말할게.
I'll only say this once.
난
I
복잡하게
despise
돌려서 말하는
verbose
것은
and
정말 싫어.
roundabout speech that doesn't get straight to the point.
그러니까 괜히
So
말을
don't try to
하지
get
말고
worried
묻는
and
말에만
just
대답해.
wordy and answer my questions.
물론 질문도 하지
You
마.
don't get to question me either.
넌 어디서
Where did you come
그리고
from
어떤
and how
목적을
did you get
가지고
to this place?
이곳에 어떻게
And what
들어왔지?
purpose did you come here?
뭐야? 넌 누군데?
Well, who are you?
아, 심할 수가 없고
Boy.
올라가는데.
I suddenly guess you know all the marches. Ah! My leg!
난 경고했고 넌 어겼어.
I warned you,
다시
and you
한번
crossed the
물어볼게.
line. Let me ask you this one more.
넌 어디서
Did you come
그리고 어떤
from? How
목적으로
did you
이곳에?
get to this place?
그리고 어떻게
what-
들어왔지?
Purpose. I was taking a walk around ending up here. I believe I realized I had no idea I got here. Damn it, the blood's gushing out of my right leg. I swear, I wasn't trying to trespass. I don't even know where this is. I woke up around 1 p.m. and started walking around the streets of District 13 since I was out and about figuring out I wanted to drop by Ham Ham Pang Pang. Heard they served a weekly special sandwich. Anyways, I had bills to pay, got no job, and had to make a living somehow. As a one-off. Man,
너무 길게 말했어. 다음엔
You dragged
나머지
on.
왼쪽 팔과 왼쪽 다리야.
Same. I know. Ronald McDonald here is so fucking relatable. I don't know why. He's just down in his dumps. You dragged on for too long. I'll be taking your left arm and left next.
목적도 없고
You have no
이곳으로 오게 된
purpose and you
방법도
don't even know how you got
넌
here.
누구지?
Welcome, Tempest. Welcome, welcome. We're playing Library of Runa. Alright. You have no purpose and you don't even know how you got here. Just who are you? Just an ordinary fixer who hits rock bottom. What the hell is this place? And who are you? Ah! Come on, taking 2 lambs at once? That's cheating. Are we having a marriage in chat? Oh gosh, here we go. I don't even know how to do the forms for the marriage. No, I don't think it's for me. I think it's for you, man.
질문은 내가 해.
I'm the one asking questions. Your name? Ronald.
좋아.
Or Roland.
이곳은 도서관이야.
Good.
그리고
Welcome
아직
to the
손님을
library.
받기 전이지.
We've yet to serve any
그런데
guests, but
네가
then
갑자기
you suddenly
튀어나왔어.
appeared. Out of nowhere. Yes? But I do like to share cute boxes. What do you mean? Huh? I don't understand. The words are confusing me. So yes to marrying Tempest. And then you, Tempest, are wanting to share me, which is... What? To the marriage being open. Yes. That is you. What? Wait a moment. Wait. Do I get to say in this, please? 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 Please tell me I get to say in this.
이곳에 초대받지 않은 손님은 절대 들어올 수
It
없도록
took me quite a
설계한다.
bit of effort to
많은
design
수고가
this
들었는데
library to ensure that no uninvited guests could enter. See. Tempest and I are married now, according to her tier list. I was marriage tier list for you. So yes. Congratulations, Pixel. You're gaining a harem. His lips are off. Or mortgage anymore.
기절했군.
Seems he's fated. Yes, all the dating sims played are paying off. Yes, congratulations. You do like nerds? Hell yeah. Nerd supremacy. Harem ending. My question is, are harem endings like always 100% the best option? Because if you think about it, how would you handle X amount of people? Yeah, of course we can share it nicely, but my question is, again, how will Pixel handle like 3 people? Like obsessing over them, possibly. I mean, how will that physically work? Because I think that it would possibly be a nightmare. Do we need that in detail? Or I don't know. As someone IRL poly, the time management, how to share. So what I'm hearing is, if there are multiple people, it takes a lot of time, a lot of effort, and a lot of sharing. The sharing part, I understand. But I'm curious, how much time, like, management does it actually take? Yeah, I can understand the actual game people long part. Because no one wants to be in the cup chair. You'll try your best? Don't worry. You always are trying your best. Don't overexert yourself. You won't date someone if others dislike. Okay, that's fair. That makes sense. I'll stick with your husband and wife for now. The couch chair doesn't exist here. Okay, so if two of us are going at it, then what happens to the third? Are they like out on errands when it happens, or again, couch chair? You would take a nap? Yes. I would say. Maybe? I'm not fully sure. It depends on what type of thick we're talking about. Civil! Welcome, welcome, welcome! Don't ask about the tier list. That will be posted on Twitter later. Don't worry about it. Trust me, let's just say 2 people are being eaten on the tier list. And I don't mean like, ooh, spicy way. I mean, we're roasting them over a flame. Thick as in the size of a man's head. God damn! May I ask, do you have the strength to squash a watermelon between them? Because if so, I might need face paint. Yeah, I gotta have fun with the tier list. Gotta make them interesting. Besides, like, all the others doing, like, the Mary 6, they're hot, stuff like that. Gotta make it a little bit interesting. Alright. The library. Wake up. Huh? My legs? My arms!
뭐야?
They're all intact?
여기 붙어 있잖아.
Huh? Yep, you gotta always keep them on their tone. Don't worry. We wouldn't cannibalize a raccoon. Don't worry. Trash pandas are always safe. They're always very cute. And huggable. I mean, I'm trying to remember the video. Let me see if I can quickly search it out. Man feeding hot dogs to raccoons. Yes! Let's see. You surprised a lot of people with you. Ooh. What type of tier list did you do? But yeah, I found the video of the man feeding like 50 raccoons hot dogs. Playing along with the others' tier list. I've formed opinions. Fair, fair. There's so many that are just so cute. They're so big and fluffy.
This is crazy. This is crazy. You know, there's gotta be.
Alright. Organized. Rating your oomphs/Irium, folks. Nice. Alright. You should be able to swing your arms and walk again. I made a few readjustments to you to make it a bit easier to use. Although you did trespass on my life, I took your limbs away without your consent, so I'm giving you these as an apology.
난 인내심이 많고
I'm quite patient and
자상하고
generous, you see.
아,
Patience,
열심히
my
많지.
ass.
이걸
I
고맙다고 해야
really
하는 거야?
suppose. You thankful for this?
그리고 그
And you
아직도
warning
경고가 유효한
isn't
건 아니지?
effective anymore, right?
그래. 네가 기절해 있는
Nope,
동안
not
나도
anymore.
몇 가지 생각을
I have
해봤거든.
few thoughts while you knocked out.
결론은 이거야.
Here's my
너는
conclusion.
이곳에서 나를
You're-
도와줘야겠어.
You'll help me out here.
뭐?
Huh? What? Do
요즘
syndicates
도시에서는
these
이런
days
식으로도
kidnap people
납치를
this
하는
way too?
아니면
Or
이것은 날개 중 한
is
곳이야?
this one of the wings? DMs. Trying to slide in. Hell yeah.
특이점 연구실험
I heard
대상자들을
rumors
여기저기서 납치한다고
That
하는데
they abduct test subjects for here and there. Singularity research. You're already in? You already slid in the DMs? Already rizzing them up? Like the Riz Lord you are?
내가 아는 사람도 그런
An
실험을
acquaintance of
손을
mine
건너뛰게
apparently
되더라고.
began jumping between dimensions as a side effect of one of those experiments. Hell yeah, Tempest is the Riz Lord! Woo!
아, 내 팔자가
My life
그렇지.
really isn't in that.
여기는 도서관이야.
This
어떤
is a
도시를
library.
말하는지 모르겠지만
I don't know the
적어도
syndicates
날개는
you're talking about. But this place isn't a wing at least. Heavily DM poll. What? I don't understand. Are you just like looking through your DMs? Like pulling them out of a Pokemon pack? I don't understand.
관심 없어.
Doesn't really
모든
matter.
걸 난
Whatever
여기에
the case,
갇혀서
I'm trapped here and
무언가를
you'll
착취당해야 하는 거지?
exploit me, right?
그래. 너를
Yes,
살려두는 이유는
I'm
두
letting you
가지.
live for two reasons.
첫 번째,
First, I need an
초대받지도
analysis
않았는데
of how
이곳에
you
들어온
could
것에 대한
enter the
분석이
place
필요해.
uninvited.
이유도 모르고
Sending
너를
you back
밖으로
or
내보내거나 살려두는 건 도서관에
neglecting
있어서 크나큰
you
위험이
without
있어요.
knowing the reason could pose a significant threat to the library. You don't know. I don't need to make sense. You're winning. Of course you're winning. Of course! Why wouldn't you be winning? Because you're a game dev and you're a raccoon girl. Smush those together. What I assume would be a girl failure, or what the internet would classify as one. Of course that's wife material. Normally you're kind of a loser. Exactly. Tempest, you're exactly thinking the same thing. Yes, they are hot. Hello, welcome Pegasus. How you doing? We're talking about, how Pixel is very hot. Because their avatar is supposed to be a girl failure, they're a game dev, and they're a raccoon girl. Combine those three, 10 out of 10. Wife. Alright. I read that.
이제 너도 내 허가 없이 나갈 수 없는 놈이지만
That was the full subject. Well, the full subject is being married and having a harem for you, but that's a small detail. The full thing. Yes, I know, it's quite surprising, Pegasus. Alright. Well, it's not like you can leave without my permission.
두 번째,
Second from
난
now,
이제부터
I will
도시에 대한
collect
책을
books about
얻으며
the city
단
in
하나의
search of the
절대적인 책을
one
구할 거야.
absolute book.
이 과정을 도와주면
And I
돼.
want you to help me
넌 도시에서
process.
살고 있는
Since you are a
인간이니까
resident of the
여러 가지
city,
도움이 될
I
거야.
expect
기대하고
you
있어.
would be helpful in various ways.
언젠가 이렇게 될 줄 알았어.
People would
주도서도 모르게
disappear
사람들은
without a
사라지고
trace.
고깃덩이가
to be
돼서야 발견되고
found
그러니까.
chunks of flesh later.
조심성도 없고
I
의도
used to
없는
laugh
녀석들이라고
at
비웃었는데 막상 당해보니까
careless.
조심성이고 뭐고 전혀
Oh, I
상관도
see.
없는 거였네.
It's nothing to be do with carelessness or anything. Huh. Just happens in them.
목숨에 대해서는 걱정하지 마.
Don't be too concerned about
넌
your life.
이곳에서
You're
내가
not allowed to
허락하지
die
않으면
here
죽을 수
unless I
없어.
permit you.
참,
Damn it.
미치광이 연구소 같은
What is this
소리였나?
crazy laboratory sort of deal?
산채로 옥수수랑 태엽 같은
You,
걸
like,
뱃속에
shove
쑤셔넣고
random
입에서
stuff
팝콘을
and,
쏟는
like,
팝콘
corn
기계 인간
kernels
같은 걸
and
만들려고?
clockwork into people's stomachs to turn them into a walking popcorn, spewing popcorn machine men or something?
저 꽝중에 꽝.
That gotta be the curse.
깔끔하게
I'd
죽여주는 게 더
rather
나을
much
텐데.
die at all.
앞으로도 또 그런
You
개소리를
spout
하면
such
그 말대로
nonsense.
팝콘 기계
There will
인간이라는
be
것을
one or more
만들어줄게.
time I would gladly turn you into a human popcorn machine, as you wish so.
난 말 같지도 않은
I've already
소리에
gone
반응하는
through many
계집거리를
cycles of
너무나도 오래
bullshittery,
반복해왔거든.
responding to every bit of meaningless rubbish. Hey, are you making that steppers? What are you planning?
죄송합니다.
Stay out of.
정식으로 인사를 할게.
Let me introduce myself.
내 이름은
My name
엔젤.
is Angelica.
이
I'm the
도서관의
head
관장이자
librarian and
사사야.
director of this library.
엔젤라.
And
좋은
that's a good
이름이네.
name.
그래서 내가 뭘 해야 하는데?
Are you spreading sparkles? It better not be glitter. I don't want to be cleaning that for 10 million years. Please, I don't need the studio to be a mess, please. So, what am I supposed to do? You found a... God damn it! Which person had too much glitter? It makes no sense. I understand that, but where did the glitter come from? All the things here are supposed to be, like, specific to the library, and this section is just books. How does it work like that? Doesn't... Where did the glitter come from? Why was it in a book? Angelica, why do you have that book? It was in the glitter section? We have a glitter section? Since when?
도서관에 초대된 손님을 응대해주면
Your role is to welcome the guests. The guests invited into the library.
내가 고심해서 작성한
I will
초대장으로
carefully
손님을
determine what
부를
guests
거고,
to invite and write in the
넌
invitation
초대에 의해
accordingly.
이곳에 오는 손님을
You will
접대하면 되는 거야.
entertain the guests once they accept the invitation and arrive at the library. You open a book about android girls? Oh shit, that might have been my one. About that. Oh shit. Can I quickly take that away? Just really quickly. Don't read into the details of it too much, please. It's still working in development. It's definitely not etchy at any point in time.
넌 실제로 도시에서
Since you've
살았고
actually experienced
해결사까지
work
했다고 했으니까
as a fixer, I'm assuming you'll be
다양한
able to
손님을
give
더
a
능숙하게 접대할 수
variety
있겠지.
types of guests and much better reception. Oh god. No, you didn't need to know about the pinball. Alright. I am. Alright.
뭐 그래봐야.
I was just a
해결사지만
white up
말이야.
grade 9 fixer.
접대라는 것은 뭐야?
What's this
바람잡이나 웨이터 같은
reception
일이라도 하는 거야?
about anyway? I catch their eye or be a waiter for them or
말
something.
그대로 입장한
It's simple.
손님들을 상대해주면 돼.
You just have to deal with the
물론
guests. In a
물리적인 의미에서.
physical manner, of course. Wait, is this a sex game?
도서관이 손님들에게 시련을 주면
Library
그
presents the
과정에서
guests with
책이
an
펼쳐지기
ordeal,
마련이야.
and the books will open up in the process.
시련을 극복한
I-
손님은
I know it's not a sex game. I'm joking. Can you be a guest? Wait, hold up a sec. Slow it down. In a physical manner, they mean beaten. Wait, stop. Archie, you okay? Give me a hint. Don't worry, I'm not gone that long. I had to make sure my cat was okay. He has asthma, so I had to help him get out of an asthma attack, give him Taylor Puff. Fennekku, why are you trying to get into the cat's ass? Stop it. Why? Weird. You're being weird. You're being weird, don't you? From being too fan. No, you didn't. No, you did not. And welcome, Rosemary. Welcome into the stream. Let's just say I heard a man vomit blood. Yeah, that's sort of around here. Somewhere, probably. There is a possibility you may die in the process of resumption, but it's only temporary. You'll get back up when the library closes. I think that may be not very cool to say. Well, there's a whole bunch of things that will probably... Well, they also left, surprisingly. And I could be nice to the cat. Oh, be nice to that one also, please. Fennekku. Ben. You little. Maybe. And welcome in. And shit. Hey, Fen. Play nice. Don't be sorry. Don't be. Jelly's fine. That works. How you doing, Jelly? How's it going? We're playing Library of Runa. Alright.
이곳에서는 내 허락 없이
No
잠들
one's
수
here.
없습니다.
May rest without permission. Yes, we're playing Library of Runa. We just started the intro. We haven't gotten past the first scene. And listen to the beautiful lyrics of Millie.
너 혹시 해결사한테 무슨 환상 같은 거 있어? 그것도 구급에
Have you
난 그렇게
some weird
대단한
fantasy
해결사가
about
아니야.
fixers? Aren't you expecting too much from a grade 9? I'm not as talented. Think you know.
내가 할 바는 아니지.
That's none of my
매뉴얼은
business.
준비해뒀으니까
I have
방법은
prepared a
적당히
manual
찾아봐.
for you. So go ahead and figure things out yourself. Ah, I
읽어보니 대충
think I
뭔진
get the
알겠어.
gist of it now.
그래서 이 초대장은
So, how
어떻게
does this
보내주는 거야?
invitation exactly work?
초대장을 펼쳐놓고
Open up the
손님들에게 대접할
invitation
책을
and
등록하면
register the books you wish to serve to our guests.
그러면
And next,
초대장은 자연스럽게
then the
전달될 거야.
invitation will be naturally
준비된
sent to
책이
those who
필요한
need books.
그렇게 얼렁뚱땅 진행된다고?
That sounds a bit too easy.
초대장은
Invitation is
도서관과
another
마찬가지로 많은
carefully
정성을
crafted
쏟아서
work
빚어낸
of mine.
내 작품이야.
much like the library.
그래.
Yes,
나침반
think
같은
about
거라고 생각하면
it as a
이해가
compass.
빠르겠네.
It would be easier to understand it that way.
방향을 알려주는 그 나침반?
A compass? As in a tool that tells directions?
맞아.
That's right.
초대장은
The invitation
내가
will
얻고자
guide
하는
me
단한 권의 책을
towards.
인도해 줄 거야.
Wait, the invitation will guide me. The invitation will guide them towards one of the books that I truly wish to obtain.
그리고 책에 따라
And sometimes the
초대장이
invitation
붉게
may
변할 때가
turn red according to the books you've
있어.
registered.
붉은 초대장은
A red
이야기가
invitation
흘릴 수 있도록
indicates
하는
that
손님들을
it can
알려줘.
be sent to a special guest who will unravel the next part of the story.
붉은 초대장이 의도하는
Until we
것과
register
어긋나면
the book
이곳에서
that matches
멈추게
the
되는
red
거지.
invitation, once our journey will be halted for a bit.
초대장을 받는다고
There's no guarantee
손님이
that
반드시
guests will
온다는
accept
보장은 없잖아.
response to the invitation, right?
있어.
In fact,
그렇게 되어
there
있거든.
is. There is a they're destined to come.
그리고 손님들은
And the
자신의
guests
의지로
will
초대장을
accept the
받고
invitation of their
도서관에
own
입장하는
will and enter the library.
음,
That's
도시
surprisingly
치고는
polite
굉장히
and fair
정장,
for something
공정한
that
방식이네.
takes place city. Places.
대부분은 타이에 의해서 동의도 없이
Most times
이렇게
people
말해.
lives are taken away by others without any consent or agreement. Actually, that reminds me, isn't there a law in Canada where duels are legal? Give me a sec. Are duels legal in Canada? So, that's magazine. Probably not. So, with the daily hives, it's now no longer illegal to challenge someone to a duel in Canada. This was posted on July 7th, 2017. This might be like fake. It's like a turn and shoot kind of a duel. I don't think so. Maybe? Let me look up the specific law. Possibly. I mean, that's technically what boxing is. So, series dissatisfied and modernized justice system. Star mini game. I mean, that's always a duel, and it makes sense for that to be a duel of sorts. No, I'm not seeing any there. Camera will repeal and it's an AI answer that day 2. Will legalize duels and permit pretending to practice wish. This is... Oh, come on. Why can't I reach it if it's on the search? Oh, wait. Criminal code. Justice law. Full page. There we go. So, good faith. What? I don't think this is quite right. Yeah, I don't think that's right. This is the official government website, though. I might have to do some more research on that later. Because obviously duels were indeed legal in the past. Because, well, Hamilton, we have that, and that was settled with, well, a duel, and now there's a play based off it. And there's been many other times in recorded history where there are legal duels, but there's also illegal duels. Those are normally the backstreet ones. But it is definitely interesting. Like, looking at the history of stuff. Specifically duels. But,
아무튼 그래서 책들을
well,
얻으면
anyways,
어떻게
once we
되는데?
get those books, comes next.
도서관은 창대한
The
가능성의
library is a
공간이야.
place of limitless possibility.
나조차
Even I
아직
cannot
도서관의
fathom
무한한
the infinite
공간과
space
힘을
and
헤아릴 수
powers of
없어.
this library just yet.
그렇기에 책들을 통해
That is why I
도서관을
wish to
채워가며
complete the
완성해
library
갈
by
거야.
filling the space with books.
그리고 손에
And
넣을
I
거야.
will get
나와
in
이
my
도서관을
hands and
완성시켜줄
I will
단
get
하나의
in my
완벽한
hands the
책을.
one perfect book that will complete me and my library.
완벽한
The
책이라.
perfect book.
그 책도
Huh.
분명 내가
I
아는
suppose
책과
those
다른 의미의
books
책이야.
are different from the ones I know. The intro! Yeah! And no, the book is strange, like a orange, pressed by the wind. We're going to be someone is in that body. We want it to hand me it. Good dog. Ah, shit. Phone fell. Hell yeah! I gotta say. Yes, I did drop. I don't want to play with you anymore. Okay. Jokes aside. I will not drop you again. Hopefully. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I will go ahead and commit Sudoku. Alright. Book of something. Throw that! Pete, alright. Hey, hurry up. Scrap them up now. Those Wells goons might arrive any second. I'm doing the best, my best here. I just can't seem to get a clean rip of his guts. Contents of this guy are weirdly different. I've never seen, even heard of this body modification procedure that does this. Hey, something about these organs, they look real strange. Damn it! Footsteps are getting closer. Forget about the clean cuts. Just pull them out and take them. This rate our heads are going to be chopped off our bodies. What kind of stuff in his body? Whatever, just take them. We're out of time. Just about done. Now run. That was close. You're a bold one. Yeah, going for the cuts, harvesting in a territory managed by this way. These are the only jobs we have left. I'm not by any necessary. Whatever it takes. You know my dream. Become one of the fingers of the backstreet. I admit, it's rare to see someone with a dream these days. Let's sell these guts. We gotta prepare enough cash to offer the stray dogs our chance to become an urban legend class city kid. Alright, come to check out the harvest. Is this a joke? Sure. You scrapped up the right stuff, right? Thank you for sharing the stream, Pixel. Thank you, thank you. I told you, this guy didn't have a single proper organ inside him. I expect his anger to be soaked in drugs like effing the thing that powers the city. At worst, these are damaged too bad. It's almost like someone already blew them up. We've only dosed him with anesthetics. Didn't do any harm. Doesn't make sense. How could he have even walked around with these messed up organs? But if those, rumors say there's a guy who skewers and threads people alive, turning them into dolls. I've heard that too, but look at the state of this thing. This isn't that case at all. I heard those dolls are made of threadlings and flesh and bones together, but this son of a bitch didn't have any scars. Stitches just showing inside. Now I think about it, what was the round orange symbol on the back of his neck? I thought it was a tattoo at first, but it seemed like the type to have one. It was a desk-working dweeb. Symbols? Tattoos? Damn it! Please don't tell me we poked the wrong beehive. Besides that, he also had an envelope on his body. What the hell is this envelope doing in a human body. This keeps getting weirder. Give me that. An invitation to a library.
뭐야 이거?
What is this about?
책?
Books.
도서관에서 책을 얻을 수 있다고?
We get
무슨
books
똑같이
from
같은
the
소리를?
library? What a bunch of nonsense.
결론은
It was already a
신나비는
flop after
내일이야.
all. I meant it's due tomorrow.
정확히는 7시간
Got 7 hours to be exact. That's too little time for another run of gut harvesting.
이 초대장에 적힌
But heading to the
도서관이라는
library
것이구나.
as their information says.
책이란 게 뭔지는
Don't
모르겠지만
know.
선택지가 없어.
Book thing.
지푸라기로
Yeah. Oh well.
상나비를 못 맞춰서 개한테
Can't be any worse
시바이
than
농장도
dying
잡히든 그게 그거야.
stray dogs with this Y association. We're screwed anyways. Shut up and follow if you want to live.
지금 본 것은
Oh, what was that we just saw?
초대장이 보여주는 과정의 파편이야.
Frames of an invitation pro.
방문할 손님들의
We can take a
이야기를
peek
엿볼
into the stories of our upcoming guests.
엿보기란
Didn't-
힘이 한번 고약하구만.
Did it take you for peeping? Didn't take you for a peeping Tom.
어떤 손님이 방문할지
It's more convenient than
여러모로
what-
편하잖아.
To know what kind of guests will visit us in advance, isn't it? I mean, it's a
그리고
fair
이건 내 뜻이
assumption. Besides,
초대장의
this
뜻이지.
invitation, it's the invitation's will. Mine.
그 초대장의 기능이
That's a
참
splendid
대단하네요.
thing.
엿보기도 하고
Yeah, here,
납치도
madam.
하고 범죄
Cries
특허도
upon
구해야죠.
people and kidnaps them too. Perfect tools for the crime.
이런 기능이 있다면
Heck,
번거롭게
if the
손님 받을
invitation
필요
can do
없잖아.
all that, why don't we just skip the whole reception part?
그냥
Can't we just
훔쳐보다가
teleport them into
어디
the room
함정만
full of
설치한
traps
방으로
or
강제
something?
이동시켜서 죽이지
Just
그래?
kill them instantly?
그래서는 안 돼.
I cannot do
손님의
that.
의지로 직접 이곳에 온다는
We can only
결과가
peek
정해졌을
into
때에만
what
엿볼 수 있는 거야.
it has been decided. That's guests are coming. The words not functioning. Lawyer boy, welcome in, welcome in. How you doing? We're playing some Library of Ruina at the moment. See Library of Ruina? Click. Yeah, we're doing the beginning. We're at the rats. The rat people. It's your... Wait. Give me a sec. Oh, it's the computer guy. It's the computer guy that gets pretty much wrecked instantly all the time. The first charge. Actually, I wonder, are they possibly going to be added into... We won't see him until the start of the city. Yeah, I've played this a decent amount, but I've never reached the end, and I want to reach the end. So, time to read the Lord of the Rings for 20 times over to just play a single turn. Alright.
초대장이 내 온전한 힘인
And the
것도
invitation's power
아니고
isn't
나도 빌리고 있을
fully mine either. I'm simply borrowing.
그래 그래.
Yeah.
도시에서 그렇게 일이
No way
쉽게
anything
풀릴 리가
goes
없지.
so smooth. City.
그나저나 절박한 손님들이네.
They're desperate guests.
혹시 저
me.
문양과 터진 내장도
Is the invitation
좀
responsible? Symbol. Internal damage as well?
그럴 리가.
What?
전혀 관계
Not a
없어.
chance. It didn't have a thing to do with that happening. If they add him to Olympus, Otis better gets his name. Oh. And because Otis is trying to find her sister probably, and her reference book is the Odyssey, I completely understand. Phone slipping. I really need to get like a phone stand.
초대장은
The invitation
인간 밖의
simply
손님에게
finds a
도착할
way
뿐이야.
to those who need it.
그러면 저
That
요술은
means
다른
weird
누구의
happenings
짓이야?
where somebody else doing
해결사 생활을 조금 하긴 했어도
Nemo
현상은 처음 봐서
means
말이지.
nobody.
마치 유적의
Oh, I can completely see that. With Otis being a nobody and sort of like in the shadow of her sister, it makes sense for her to get that identity. Oh, Otis also means nobody? I'm double checking that. Otis mean. It does mean nobody. Nemo. Also, but in Latin. Huh. I never knew that. So wait, that means the idea would be nobody, nobody. So they're just nobody of nobody of nobody. That's nobody. Well, dumb jokes aside. Alright. I've seen that kind of phenomenon back then when I was a fixer. It's something from the ruins.
유적?
You love the Kane office? I'm trying to remember all the Kane office identities. I know they have a girl with long hair. She'll be back. Okay. A bunch of army lawyers. So basically they fight military police. Gotcha. I'll know that when I get court-martialed. Martina Batara Nemo. Nemo is the one with the computer head. Matara was the long hair and I believe suitcase. I think they might all have suitcases. Or not suitcases, briefcases. Because they're all lawyers. Hey, don't worry. You'll know Marshall in a bit. They're an interesting guy.
나도 잘 몰라.
I don't know a lot either, but I've only heard stories of it. Should I describe it as magic? Get back to the game. You just beat the Red Mist. Oh, one of the hardest bosses. Oh, God, yeah. I fought the Red Mist and I just went with the Yasad cheese. Because that's like the easiest way to do it. In my opinion. But I'm thinking of just doing a solo run. So, this is gonna get a little bit interesting.
아무튼
And very difficult.
유적이
뭐가 됐든
In any case, we can simply greet our guests. They
수준이
seem
낮아
to be
보이지만
low
어쩔 수
class,
없지.
but oh well.
저놈들은
Lol.
뒷골목에 양아치나
Yasad is
떠들이니까
very viable. Absolutely. Gain infinite amount of speed, along with being able to clash against everything. Those are probably a bunch of lowly gangsters from back streets. We call them rats.
조직이라고 부르기조차
Group of
미련한
half-assed
어중이
thugs who
어중이
barely
되지.
qualify as
돈도 없고
syndicates
힘도 없어.
and don't have money or power.
당장 하루에 벌이만
They're losers who only think about
해보자들이야.
making ends meet day by day.
이건 내 얼굴에 침뱉.
Might have to just roast. I might have to just roast it myself. I did have nothing. Is good and Yarambra. Yeah, the floor of history has a lot of stuff that helps with solo. I know that. I don't know much about. I know like magical girl stuff. Is what Chibitha is all about. I can't remember exactly what their effects are.
뒷골목.
Back
알고
streets.
있어.
I know them.
그래?
Do you? Do you?
아는 사람 중에
Someone I know
뒷골목 출신이
was
있거든.
from the back streets.
뒷골목 출신이라
Well, that's
특별할 건
nothing
없지.
special, really. Back streets
뒷골목은
stretch
도시의
all
혈관
across
같은
the
거니까.
city like veins.
오히려 뒷골목
Heck,
출신이 아닌
Might
사람은
actually be
뒷골목
tougher
걸.
to find someone who isn't from the back streets.
이곳이 도서관인가?
So, this is the library. It's fancier than I thought.
어쩌면
Could be just a bunch of could be a bunch of valuable things here.
환영합니다, 손님.
Greeting, dear
이곳은
guests.
도서관.
This is the library.
저는 도서관의 관장이자 사서 엔젤라입니다.
Backstreets is back, alright. Yes, we're back to the back streets. We're gonna get our shit beaten in.
이곳에서는
May you
당신이
find what
원하는
you
걸 찾을 수
desire here,
있지만
but only
당신의
may
소중한 걸 내놓아야 할 수도
end up
있답니다.
pretty. May you find what you desire here, but you also may end up yielding your precious possessions to us.
네가 이거 주인이야? 여기서
Ooh,
원하는
in
걸
this
다 가져갈
place?
수 있다는 거지.
Well, to take whatever we.
정확히 말하자면
Indeed,
책을 얻을 수 있습니다.
you may earn books to be exact,
물론 그럴
You're
수
able
있다면
to-
말이죠.
if you're able to.
책이란 게 과연
Are
돈이
those
될까?
book things really worth a lot, though?
정보의 가치가 높다면
Of course, they
물론
can
돈이
be.
되겠죠?
The information they hold is valuable. Better still than H Corp. Which is. Have we seen H Corp? Oh yeah, H Corp with the sweepers and Hung Lu. Yes, I remember now. Yeah, the moving city. Jesus Christ. How do you even navigate that thing? Basically, everything's the back streets except the center for the palace. It makes no sense.
망치!
Manche!
우리가 지금 똥오줌
Beggars
싸릴
can't be
때야?
chewers.
당장 뭐라도
There's-
붙잡아야 한다고.
We still gotta cling to anything we can find.
그럼 부디
May you find your
당신의
book in
책을
this place
찾으실
then.
수
Combat time! Do. We still got the spring. Wait, is it a rerun for the spring cultivation? Was my favorite. I'm forgetting what he did during the cultivation part. We're gonna quickly. Oh wait. Yeah, we'll just go with that. Don't worry. You will find out very quickly that this city is fucked. By faking a heart attack. Oh yeah, that's right. And then Faust fucked up on a machine. And actually, if you want, Pixel, I can tell you my Twitch real quick and show you like what's exactly going on. Because I am streaming on there a lot. Because this game is gonna get very complicated very quickly. After a few battles. Yes, I know, but still, you can pretty much speedrun the rats with the 3 light page. Signing into Twitch? Alright, gotcha. If you don't want to, though, you can just stay on here. Sorry if I said it a bit harsh. 3 dice, yes. Faster it is, the better it is. Alright. So we actually want to clash against you because Dirty Blow is very easy for us to fight against. Weaknesses, evade, block. Oh, one shot. Hell yeah. Resolving books. You obtain a book when you kill somebody. Gotta roll the speed dice every time. Oh, we're good. You can't spend your true. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the love. But hey, you barely beat Arcorp. Oh yeah, Arcorp. The mercenaries are a pain. And don't worry, I'll probably figure out how to do channel points on Twitch, so there's at least some sort of thing going on there also. I just need to figure out how to do that there. Or yeah, Pixel. And down. Another raid. Gotta provide the stickers. I think I did see like that sort of add-on that you can get. I need to actually add that to sort of this. To text. And actually, aren't some of those... Oh. Yes? Me? Alright. And actually, I think some of those stickers are kind of funny. You know, I think some of them can actually be a GIF. Like, of Kirby sucking. By the way, I used to no grind because... Oh yeah, that's right. We need to fight Lovetown. Pixel, you are going to be traumatized by Lovetown. Since you are being introduced to Project Moon, I will say this here. There is a lot of emotional damage that will happen, and there is a whole lot of gruesome stuff. It is not harmless at all. Trust me, it is not. It is more terrifying than love. Yes. Still got abnos also? Oh. Gosh. Have you done the Faith floor? The alpha fight there? Because I think you can turn one if you just pray. Or something like that. If I remember correctly. Rat's done. Just needed to use 3 of the relentless attacks. I think so. Is that the old man with the monocle? If I remember correctly. Yep. It's his floor. He has, for his Abno fight, last before Roland and Angela. No, it's not burrowing heavy. It's the White Knight. It's the White Knight, from Lobotomy Corporation. Basically God. Teleported to the city of... Gotta belong to a group, beat it, a syndicate, or anything else. Living in a city gets too tough. General Works. Oh. Level 1. Congratulations. Doesn't Roberto fight nothing there? Nothing there? I'm not too sure. I know her second to last fight is the vampire. Lenny! 1. because we want to progress. Hey, Ace Pan! Welcome in. How you doing? Right now we're playing some not Lobotomy Corporation. If I was playing Lobotomy Corporation, I would be sticking a gun in my mouth. We're playing Library of Runa, the much less torture game. Library, please. Yes. Empty pages. Because when we fight, it's not bloodbath. Is it bloodbath? I think it might be bloodbath for the first. Harvest, 3 strikes. Finally, that help with able to dodge. All right. Now then, books of rights.
오늘도 공쳤네.
Boiled again. I didn't go through all the trouble becoming a fixer to do mundane chores like. Okay. You're all fine. I mean, unless I figure out otherwise that you're a kid, you're not getting banned. But anyways,
이 바닥이 다 그렇잖아.
you know, it's only the select few who gets to rise up the ranks. But still, we might see the light one day if we start with our small tasks, don't you think?
그런 낙관적인 성격은 참
I envy
부러워.
your optimism, Finn.
아무리
But
그래도
requests like,
밤이 오기 전에
please
잃어버린
find my
고양이를
last cat
찾아주세요.
before night
하는 건
falls
아닌데.
is seriously not it. To Shota Azu. Shota? Feel like I know that name. He's from My Hero Academia. Okay. Academia. Yeah. Oh yeah, I know him. He's the one that shut offs like people's power along with using the tape to sort of bind them. Yeah, I remember. It's pretty cool. Razorhead. He looks ruggedly charming. Well, there's a few character or people on Irium who do have like a very tired look to them. I know Pixel here is going to be looking tired when they get their model.
허접한 사무소는
Garbage
쓰레기 같은 일만
offices
들어온다니까.
get garbage requests.
그래 핀.
Yeah, Finn, you
이런
probably
일이라고
had better
에이스가
things in
필요했던 건
mind than
아니잖아.
you be better things in mind when you became a fixer.
좀 더 큰 물에서 놀아야지.
You know, bigger field to play on.
열심히 하다 보면
Sure,
언젠가
I can
괜찮은
move
사무소로
to a
이적하거나
nicer office
더
or
페덱스
become
배달사가 될수
an
있겠죠.
associate fixer
그러면
someday.
팔자가 좀
But if I
크게
keep working hard, then I might. That's odd.
주머니에
There's
이런
an
문구가
envelope
들어있어요.
in my pocket. It says
초대장이라고 적혀
an
있네요.
invitation.
냄새가 나는데.
How's fishy? He could wrap his scarf tightly around. Okay, let's tone it down a bit. Let's not get too crazy. We don't want too many fanfics here. We're playing a game. Let's keep this mostly wholesome. please.
이런 일은 그냥
Can't
넘어갈 수
overlook
없지.
something like this.
게다가
Besides,
적힌 말대로라면
it's that written on the
저 책이란
invitation.
것은 몇몇
It's
협회에서
true
꽤
those
흥미를
books
가질
would
수도
be
있을 만한
interest to
물건으로 보여.
several associations. They're just saying that you would be his little. All right, and welcome, Elliot. How you doing?
흥미로운 건 사실이지만
It's interesting, but I don't know exactly what in the library is right.
우선 사무소에 보고해서 정식적으로 일을
Should-
처리하도록 하죠.
We should report this to the office first and take care of it formally.
누구 좋으라고 그런 쓰레기
It ain't about feeding the garbage office that won't feed us. We're going first if you don't wanna.
해결사라는데 아는 사람들이야?
They call themselves fixers. Do you happen to be friends with them? What?
아, 해결사라고 해서 서로
Assuming,
다 알겠거니 하는 건
look,
말이야.
assuming all fixers know each other,
길 가던 사람
It's like
붙잡고 아무나 집어서
picking
아는
two
생각으로
random
물어보는 거랑 똑같아.
pedestrians and hoping they know each other.
둘 다 같은
The question is
인간이니까
basically
서로
asking,
알지? 라고
it's too
물어보는 거랑
strange.
다를 게 없다고.
They're both human. So you know each other, right? You get what I mean.
해결사들의 종류와
I should have
수가
expected
정말 많다는
many
거지.
different kinds of fixers. What you're saying is true.
그런 거지.
Pretty much. Yoon office. The beginning of Yoon. Hell yeah. Alright. Into the fight we go. Still solo like always. At the beginning, at least. Yeah, skip the tutorial, I don't care. Alright, so... Got better chance with you. He got that build too. Not too sure. Alright. Stagger dead. Hell yeah. Scene 2. Alright. Another gut harvest. Congratulations. Battle done. Alright. Curtains close. Act finish. Let's burn some book. Can't remember quite what their books do. They are weak, but they give a 50% slash damage by 1, which might become important later. It's where I have to 12 bit. I'll just say chi to make it easy. Okay. Don't know who that is, but cool. Alright, Yoon. Continue onward.
대표님, 시간이 꽤
Sir,
흘렀는데도
they still
소식이
haven't
없어요.
responded back to us.
분명 그 도서관에
Something must have
있었어.
happened in that
무슨 일이
library.
벌어졌을 거야. 지도새도 모르는 사이에
Plenty of fixers
자치가
disappear
사라지는
without a
해결사들을
trace.
널렸어.
It's a dog breed. Oh, Chihuahua. I don't normally see it spelt out, so. You were in another tab, so. But I agree strongly. So people like muscular men that aren't too muscular. Huh. Okay.
죽었든 튀었든
Whether
간에
they
연락이
died
없고
or ran
계약
off,
위반으로
further lack of
사무소에서
responsibility means violation of contract. They'll face expulsion from the mile.
그리고 네가 말한 초대장 건은
There's too
증거도
little evidence to back up your claim about invitation.
종이에 서명하자 문이
A door appeared out of thin air when they signed the papers. They disappeared into
장난이나 날개의
could
특이점
be
시험일 수도 있지.
rich people's shenanigans or wings experimenting with singularity.
우리 윤 사무소에서는 그런
Just
일에
saying
시간
I'm
낭비 안 할
neither
거야.
too hot nor cold. Yeah, I completely understand what you mean. I mainly have that when like it's in the middle of summer, and I'm like under the covers. Sometimes I'm just perfectly warm where it's just nice and cozy, but other times, holy shit, why is everything burning? Makes no sense.
제가 아직 구급
I
해결사이긴
might
해도
still be a grade
그럼
9 fixer,
뭔가
but
다르다는 것이
I can
느껴져요.
sense that something's off about this.
그렇군요. 이렇게나
really?
감이 좋으신
How
구급
tragic.
해결사님이
Good instinct
이런
of a grade
우추한
9
사무소에
fixer are
고용되셔서
wasted,
안타까울
humble,
따름입니다.
off.
잘 들어 우물한 개구리.
Listen up.
네가 아직
Frog
모르는
in-
미친 일들이
So,
이
in the
도시에서
city,
숨쉬기
insane
어려운
events
곳이야.
happen every second of which of most you haven't heard of yet.
무슨 일이 일어나도 이상하게 여길
You won't have time
여지조차
to feel
없다는 거야.
off about something where there's numerous of. I like all kinds of, like, soft, like scrawny. Don't just. I'm assuming body types, correct? But what do you mean? I'm assuming soft means a bit of chub. But what does warm mean? Like their body temperature is like hot? Gears aren't gearing. Alright.
당장 눈앞에서
If
증거를
you
보여줄
can't
수도 없는 일은
present visible
시작할
evidence,
가치조차
no,
없어.
it's not worth looking at. Warm goes with more with cozy than really temperature. Oh, so cozy to like cuddle, hug, stuff like that. Gotcha. I understand now.
그럼 대표님 앞에 놓인
What
그
about the
봉투는 무슨-
envelope right in front of you?
뭐?
What?
애송이 자식.
Trying to pull
무슨 개수작이야?
cheap trick on me.
전 정말
I
아무것도
didn't
하지
do anything,
않았어요.
I swear.
잠깐 나가 있어.
Get out for it. Hey, this is the
여기
union's
윤사무소.
office.
이번에야말로 촉이 왔어.
Got a good lead this time.
애들 붙이게 전 좀 땡겨줘.
Lend me some cat. Fire.
아니,
No, seriously, I got a good feeling about this. True, it can end up feeling
살
like
수
you said.
있겠지. 내 쪽에서
Check
한 번 더
just
확인해
one
볼
more
수
time.
있어. 썩 내키는 방법.
Not exactly fond of this.
그래. 적합한
Yep.
녀석이 한 명이
Have
있지.
one guy that fit the job.
해결사는 사무소를 거치지 않고는 일을
Seems the
시작하지도
fixer
못하는데
report to their offices before they can even begin working.
뭐 형식상으론 그렇지.
Oh,
나
that's a
같은 경우는
formality.
1인 사무소였지만 말이야.
Case. I could bypass that since I ran an office, though.
돈 되는 것에 덤벼드는
Fixers
건
aren't any better
조직이나 해결사나 다를 게
syndicates.
없다니까.
Just agreed.
보아하니 세상 물정 모르는
And it looks
꼬마까지
like this guy
이용하려는
is trying to exploit. Naive kid, too. I don't really like him. Probably because must. Yeah, I can understand that. I can understand like the benefits of like working out, like being healthy and stuff, but I would say it depends on if you're at the gym for like 6 hours compared to like what a normal person might do 2 hours, 3 hours maybe. Like a nice husky cat build. Huh. I think that is possible, like, while still going to the gym.
와,
Oh,
이곳이 도서관.
this is the library.
그래. 대표의
Yeah,
말대로면
Yoon said we
이번
might
일을 통해
even
협회
get a
후원도 노려볼 수
sponsorship
있다고
from an
했지?
association if this
제대로 한번
succeeds. I'll do my best.
환영합니다. 해결사
Greetings, Fixer. I am
저는
Angelica,
도서관의 관장이자
librarian
사서
of.
엔젤라입니다.
my role's namesake. Love to cuddle. Yeah, I can see the appeal of cuddling, but sadly, don't go outside enough for that, so.
안녕하세요.
Hello there, I'm Finn,
핀입니다.
a fixer at Yoon's office.
이곳에서
It's true that
정말
I
많은
can
정보가
find
담긴
books
책이라는 것을
containing
구할 수 있는
information in
곳인가요?
this, right? Your ideal is apparently... Yep, Finn! The kid that is so optimistic. I am so sorry, Finn! Yeah, I can completely understand the 2D. Yeah, 2D women and men are always the best. To be perfectly honest, because they're hot. There's nothing else to say. They're hot.
네, 그럼요.
Yes, of
당신이
course.
초대장을 받고 이곳에
You were
왔다는
given the
것은
information
그런
for
뜻이니까요.
that exact reason.
부디
May you
당신의
find your
집을
book in this
찾으실 수
place.
있-
No, Ben, don't go in. Wait, no, wait, oh, Ben, no, don't do it. Eat well. Well, it depends on, like, how hungry I would say it is for them to eat well. Because if they don't get, like, hungry a lot, like, physically, and they don't eat too much and they fine still, I think that's perfectly fine. Because, hey, they're not hungry. It's no point in forcing them. Alright, anyways, focus strike. I'm so sorry, Finna! Why did you do this to us, Berna? Why?
실한. 아무리 그래도
hey.
내 송이 녀석이 부스러지는
It's
것을
not
보니까 유쾌하지
like-
않구만.
Love to cook? Ooh, what do you cook? The young rookie fall like that.
전에 네 입으로 말했잖아. 이
Said
도시에서 이
yourself
정도는
that our
굉장히
way is quite
공평하고
polite
점잖은
and fair
방식이야.
before, didn't you?
도시에서는 대부분 타인에
The
의해
most
강제적으로
time,
일어나는
people's
일들을
lives are taken
상대하지.
away by others without consent or agreement.
하지만 도서관은
The
달라.
library is different.
이곳에 들어오는
People who enter
손님들은
this place have
원하는
agreed
것을
to
얻기 위해
risk
서명을 통한
to the
동의와
risk of
함께
death to
도서관에
gain what
입장한 거야.
they want. They even signed the paper to show such a good.
이 과정에서 그 어떤
No
강압도
concern
없었지.
or compulsion is
전부
involved in this
그들의
procedure.
선택과 대가야.
They make it of their own choice and pay accordingly. Who looks moments away from a nervous breakdown. Oh, so you were like to go to the mental asylum most times and pick your husband out from there? Is what I'm hearing? Simply, like simple recipes. Quite easy to follow. Yeah, that's fair. I do like recipes like that also. But sometimes complicated ones are quite interesting also. Because technically cooking is chemistry. Unless you're cooking math, then yeah, that is just straight up chemistry. But normal cooking, it is sort of like chemistry. It's quite interesting.
뭐 그렇긴 한데.
Well, yeah, fair
그래도
point,
이건
but
좀
still, it's
뭔가
kind of
치사하다는
feels
생각이 들어서.
dirty in a way. Floor assignments! Woo! Finally, we can level up the floors. Sorry, Finn, we're gonna have to burn some of your books. Leave your house. Suppose the asylum have to wait. No, the asylum! The asylum needs you. Needs you to grab a husband. Or wife, or... Yes, rest in peace, Finn. Wait, actually, he's weak to... Yeah, it's better to... keep with us. We also want to get rid of slash pages. Favor probably Wallop. Re-Wallop and... Oh. Who the hell is Philip? Oh, Philip? That guy runs away from everything. He's just a scaredy cat. It seems you've been doing your job meekly and well for somebody who's complaining so much.
첫인사를 그렇게 험악하게 해놓고 무슨 대답을 원하는 거야?
To love Spanish rice. It's pretty fun to prepare and cook. Isn't that for Spanish rice? Don't you just put a bunch of spices in it and then cook it like regular rice or something close to that? I'm pretty sure is sort of the recipe.
나라고 안 놀랐겠어.
Heck,
어딘지도
I'm
모르는
shocked.
곳에 덩그러니 떨어졌는데.
Shocked hard to find myself in the middle of nowhere and the first person I meet blows off my limbs.
처음엔
Was
막막했는데
lost at first.
몇 번 해보니
Gained the gist of
대충
it, receiving
어떻게
gas,
손님을
and now
접대할지
what
알겠거든.
I thought I've tried a few
불만이
times.
아예 없는
I
건 아니지만
thought I still have
불만?
compliment.
또
Eesh, man, I
그렇게
can't.
어려보네.
What's with that stare?
얘기를 못 하겠어.
Can't say anything.
됐으니까 이야기나 해.
Tell me, what do you mean?
아니,
I mean, well, it's kind of tough to receive all the guests alone.
한 명씩 오는 놈들이면
Oh,
몰라도
complain
여럿이
because he's alone.
몰려오면
I
정말
read it
어떻게
wrong.
대해야 하나 싶다니까.
Guests arrive one by one I can deal with, but when there are a whole group enters, the first thing that comes to my mind is, how the hell am I supposed to fight them all?
혼자로는
There gotta be a point where one person,
지금이야
no
별거
longer
아닌
enough,
보안
right?
조직이니 가능하지.
because all we've been facing were minor syndicates and stuff. What happens if we get to the
게다가
bigger
감정을 끌어내야 하느니 뭐니.
and all the fuss
손님들을
about
그냥
heightened
죽여서도 안
emotion?
된다며.
He said he can't be killing the guests right away because of that.
뭐야 그 묘한
That
표정은.
odd face hint.
방법이 아예 없는 것도
There
아니지.
is a way,
그게
technically
최선일지
speaking,
모르겠지만.
although I'm not certain if it's for the best.
네가 나서 보려고?
You're gonna fight yourself?
아니,
No.
대신 도움을
No.
받을 수 있는 존재가
There
있어.
are entities that could help out. No, you do rice, onion, garlic, olives, vegetable oil, diced tomato. Oh, so a whole bunch of other ingredients. Half can of water, not cup. Tablespoon of chicken bonellini. Ooh, that does sound good. I might have to try to make that. Experiment a little with it also.
그 존재라는 게 뭔데?
And those entities are
강력한 힘과 능력을
beings
지니고
that
있었지만
feel tremendous strength and
지금은
power,
겨우
but there
숨만
are
붙어서 형체도 유지를
transcendent
하고
to
있는
main
존재들.
physical form, hardly holding on to existence.
이 도서관에서
I
너와 나 말고
Cooking stream?
숨쉬는 것을 본 적이 없는데.
maybe in the future. At the current moment, I'm living at my parents' and don't have an apartment, so maybe when I get an apartment, then maybe cooking
널 도와줄 사서들과 함께 책 속에 잠들어 있어.
with the garlic.
그들이 살기
I do
가장
one
적합한
for-
장소로 만들어졌거든.
I do not know what that means in measurements. Unless you mean just like a fork. On living with. Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. It's completely understandable. And welcome back, Tempest. How you been? No. Yeah, amount a fork will hold. Oh. So it is just literally one full fork. Nice. Yeah, it's pretty easy to understand now. You're also playing Runa? Hell yeah! Runa twin! Okay.
사서?
Librarians?
존재?
Entities inside of books?
지금은 내가 말해준 정도만 알고 있어도 돼.
That's all you need to know
도서관이
about them
성장하는데
now.
도움을 줄
What's
수
the matter
있다는 것이
is
중요하니까.
that they can be more useful for librarians' growth.
그래, 뭐
Alright. If that's the case, how are those sleeping entities supposed to help us?
책 안으로 들어가서
We have to enter their
갇혀있는
books and
사서들을
free the
꺼내면
librarians trapped within them.
아마 각자 다른 이유로
Believe
그들의 힘에
they're under the
침식했을 거야.
influence of the anomaly's powers of various reasons.
그들은 매우 불안정한
Since they're
상태라
highly
우리를 믿지
unstable,
못할
they
거고.
won't easily trust us.
우리를 침입자로
basically saying-
생각한다는 거군.
Take us for invaders?
맞아. 그리고
Correct.
만약
If
모든
you can
시험을
overcome the
뛰어넘는다면
ordeals presented,
그들도 너를 받아주겠지.
they will come to accept you.
너무 막연한데.
Instructions
오늘
are.
엄청 약해진 상태라며.
Could you
도움이
say
될수
they
있긴
might
한 거야.
as well be wet paper now? Sure, that gives any help.
그들이 직접적으로 손님을 대접해주는 게 아니야.
We are not making the anomalies receive guests for us.
그들을 이해하고
If they
받아들일 수
can
있다면
be understood and
직접적으로든
accepted,
간접적으로든
they will empower
사서들에게
the
힘을 주는 거지.
librarians directly or indirectly.
아, 여전히
still
감도 안 잡히고
too-
아득하네.
Vague.
어쨌든 네 말은 그들이 우리에게
Anyhow,
시련을 주고 그 시련을
what
이겨내야
you're saying
비로소
is
인정받아 힘을 빌릴 수
they're
있다는 거군.
presenting deals basically, and we have to overcome them to earn their recognition further.
책 안에
Entering
들어간다라.
books sounds like something out of
동화에
fairy
나오는
tales.
거구만.
네 말대로 손님의 감정을 최대한으로 끌어올리기
We'll
위해서
just
힘이 필요하니까.
need their power to heighten our emotions of our guests to
성공하길
peak. After all, I wish your success in there.
아, 예, 예.
For
뭐가
sure.
있겠습니까?
Anything for you, madam. Okay, yeah, the first book of Klepter is Blood. Gotcha. Alright. And where else is it? I think I can win with struggle. Yeah, this is teaching you to read. You gotta read. You don't read, you don't know how to play the game. Yeah, less damage from flash, boost speed, boost mat, dice, block, read. Okay. There we go, perfect. And already stacker. Hell yeah. And now we go for wallop. Perfect. One more turn. We're doing the block dice now, so we'll go ahead and stagger you. Ow. Ow. Oh, we won that one, surprisingly. And then finally, wallop. Maybe. Now they're going to use paralysis. We just need to win this one. God damn it. They're staggered, though. Means they struggle. I sentence you. Yeah. There we go. Hey. First try. Let's go. Alright, now then. Level 2. Assistant Librarian awoken. You have now access to new anomaly bank. Emotion level 2 threshold is increased. Blood. Defensive dice gain +1 to power, receive stagger damage when. Okay. Receive less damage from slash. When hit, reduce damage from attack. 20% hands. Fail hands. Attacks. Increase stagger damage. Or deals stagger. Okay. We have a new librarian. Can customize them. So, what name? What name should Yes, customization. We're gonna be here for a little bit. And we can give them a custom name. Actually, wait, is Bing Bong here? Or not Bing Bong? Is Bong Bong? Bong Bong? Your father stepdad taught you that recipe? Ooh. Gotta be Bong Bong. Alright, I'm gonna make them into Bong Bong. Bong 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 Bong. It's gonna be capital Bong Bong. Because Bong Bong. Okay. It's neither air style in the back. That's it. Shit. I'm gonna have to look up Bong Bong. Images. Yeah. Okay. Found Bong Bong. Now. So here. We want rounded hair and then outs. Ooh. Did that? No, they're going out. Bong Bong, we need to make Bong Bong, the true Bong Bong. Well, at least we can get the hair correctly. Color. Both. Yeah. They not the signature. I think this is probably the best we're gonna get, unless. Straight, isn't it? Yes. Straight hair. Better option. That's Bong Bong. Bong Bong! We have Bong Bong! Bong Bong has been created. The goal of the whole game has been completed. Okay, jokes aside. Slap on Finn and the final act of Unons.
오래 갈 것 같은 놈은 아니었지.
Finn has failed expectedly. He wasn't gonna last too long. Whereas
빚을 지더라도 괜찮은
it was just mediocre. He could have gotten
재능이라도
decent amount of surgery. Had enough talent to make up for his lack of experience,
하지만
but he
결국
didn't have
그
any.
무엇 하나 없는 분수를 모르는 놈이었을 뿐이지.
Apparently, he uses too many letters. It's alright. Trying to think. how you can share it. Actually, wait, let me write down quickly. So it's rice, onion, garlic, olives, vegetable oil, diced tomatoes, corn, water, and a tablespoon of chicken tortellini. I think I'll be able to figure it out eventually with that. Just need to try to make it a few times. All I need is the ingredient. Thank you for trying to provide me with the recipe, though.
싹싹하고 귀염성 있어서 마음에 들었었는데.
Too bad. I'd like to have his affable and cuteness attitude.
근데 곧 죽을 녀석이었다는
Though
것을
I agree,
나도
he was bound to die sooner or later.
그나저나 축하한다.
Congratulations. By the way,
선택지가 좀
you must
생겼어.
have had more options now that you're a great aid.
그래. 그러니까 조심하라고.
Yeah?
두둑이 안
You
챙겨주면
Better
적당한
be
사무소로
careful if you
인정할
don't
수
pay
있어.
me well enough. I might move to another office.
요즘 사무소
That
월세는
you're
물론이고
barely covering your own
세금 내는
taxes
곳에도
these days,
허가진다며?
let alone monthly rent for this office space. Am I wrong?
안 그래도
I believe the case I had with Finn handled could make a breakthrough.
아까 말했던 도서관과 초대장
You mean
말이야?
the library? And the invitation you talked about earlier?
그런데
But
어떻게 얻는지도
you said the
모르고
invitation
갑자기
appears
저 사람을
randomly.
보이라면서?
How are you gonna get another one?
확실하지 않으면 부르지도 않았어.
I wouldn't have called you if I didn't
또 다른
certainly
주문자가
have
왔었다.
received an invitation. With the rice, onion, and garlic cooked until the rice is brown. Oh, so you can burn the rice a little bit, make it a little bit crunchy. Nice.
그렇다는 거지.
Well, with the vegetable oil, of course, and 1 cup of it to be exact. 1 cup of vegetable oil? That's a lot of oil. Yes, they are. That's why they're expensive in the city. Oh, yeah, the munch. The late night munchies.
이번 일은 우리 사무소의
The
사활이
existence of our office depends on this case.
도서관은 분명 돈이 된다.
Library is surely to be profitable.
그러니 가능한
I have a
모든 걸
hunch.
투입할 거야.
So, we're gonna give everything we have. Yearn for the rice. You yearn for the rice fields. Okay. Old memes aside.
그래, 한번 팔자 펴보자고.
Alright,
안
let's
그래도
roll some
이번에
dough.
공방에서 괜찮은 놈을
I bought this
더
lovely
보내지
thing here from the workshop too.
손님들의 각오가 대단하네.
These guests seem
이쪽도
quite
그에
determined.
못지않은 준비를
We
해야겠어.
prepare a course.
사무소 단위로 이곳에 오다니.
Whole office is coming at us, huh?
설거지 사무소라 해도 지금 도서관에
It may be a
수준을
small,
보면
insignificant one, but it could prove to be tough for the librarians right now.
만약 녀석들이 네가 있는 곳까지 도착하면 어쩌냐?
If they make it all the way to your room,
손님들은
the
준비된 방
guests
외의
cannot
곳으로 갈 수 없어.
act outside the
되어
space
있는
we've
곳이야.
prepared for them. This is how the place works.
꽤 창대한 힘에서
After all,
비롯된
this space is
공간이야.
created with limitless power.
그런데 넌 신기하게도
It somehow
내가 있는 방으로 왔지.
Jumped right into
초대마저
my
받지
room
않았는데
and
말이야.
you weren't even invited.
그리고
Anyways,
나도 내 몸을 지킬
I'm
힘
capable of
정도는 있어.
protecting myself, so there's nothing for you to worry. 1 cup of rice, 1 chopped onion, 1 fork of garlic. Huh. Hello, Kitty Chaos. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? We're playing some library rune now.
환영합니다, 손님.
Greeting, dearest
네가
guest.
이곳의 주인이겠군.
You must be the owner of this place.
딱히 강해 보이지도 않는 걸?
She doesn't even look that strong.
이곳에 왔던 핀이라는 녀석은 어떻게 됐지?
Ben must have been here earlier. What happened to it? I'm doing quite well. we did the tier list earlier, which was quite fun, and then we are now playing, well, like I said, Library Ruina, which has been fun. We're starting from the beginning, so nothing too crazy yet. And we're probably gonna play this weekly since it is quite a long game. I mean, speedrun for it takes like 6 hours. So, it's gonna take quite a while.
아, 그 손님은
아.
책이 되셨습니다.
Someone has become a book. Thank you, thank you. I also really like it. The artist, give me a sec. Hooray Zwinger. They are really good at making the model. They've made a few other models for people here on it, but they did a really good job, and I love it a lot. Props to them for making this a dream come.
죽으면 책이
I see
된다는
that you
건가?
turned into a book. I see. So you turn into a book if you die here.
실패할 것을 알면서 보내놓고 이제 와서 감상에 젖으신
After
건가요?
you brown the rice, add diced tomatoes, drain the corn, pour it in, fill the can. Oh, so that's where the can of water comes from. Okay. Set a 20-minute timer, and after that, it's done. Huh. That's cool. Awesome. I'll have to try that.
닥쳐.
Shut
어차피
up.
알면서 이용당하고 버려지는 게
We all get exploited and abandoned at some point.
부디 당신의 책을 찾으실
May
수
you find your book in this place. Alright, 2 acts. Number. Shit. Oh, wait, no. Off in. Just gonna skip the scene. There. Blech. I keep fucking up.
피는 역.
Don't press left click. Fins wouldn't be. They're weak to blunt, and they mean slasher. With nothing to resolve your urge to snack. No! Oh, snackies! Ah. That's bad. Well, we're gonna do Unoffice Fixer down to. We got her. Refocus Slash. In there one. And restore a loop. Go ahead and do preparation. We should always have one at least. Alright. To add that you're supposed to add the tablespoon, mix and stir before. Ah. And that's the whole recipe. Nice. Alright, gut harvesting, which one? Exact same skill. Dodging and striking. Please don't dodge. Thank you. Blocked. Please give me a pair of hands. I need to stagger them easily. We're gonna go with the wall up. Yep, go ahead and do. Jars. Ooh, cookies? Can I have a cookie? Just a crumb, please. I need. Very close. Damn it, I'm staggered. Woo! Got it. Thank you. I'm gonna be running now. Ooh, chocolate chip. Ooh. Yum. Okay, 9 instantly. Whew. Got harvest though. Something, please. Mmm. 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 Alright, preparation. Doing the passing. Ah. Ah, shit. I'm dead. You like to add a slice olives into the mix for the rice? Normally I don't like olives, so I probably won't try like the olives in there. That's a bit. Empty the bookshelf. Then probably, well, no, lower health. It's good now. I think it would be good both ways. Actually, I think more defense. Actually, what we can do, get rid of Wallop, gut harvesting. Alright, time to fight Finn again. Alright. Ooh, instant stagger. Even out the garlic chicken would be an abomination. I'm gonna do that just so I can piss you off, now that I know that. Alright. Oh. Bonk. Alright, got Finn. Close the curtains. Alright, we got a few more attempts. For Yoon's book. And then we actually get a power spike. Because of you. Is evade. And sort of command dice. Alright. I think we're gonna go with gut harvest. Dodge and strike would be the best. Ooh, stagger. Obliteration. Did I drop you guys again? No. No dropping. I didn't drop you guys. I'm just leaning back in my chair. So I'm far away, but now I'm closer. You've had a little knock over. I'm sorry. I didn't touch the phone. I promise. Alright, scars. And that's gonna last to the next act, which Yoon's. And then stagger. Perfect. Gut harvest. Right, without either one. Fair. And thank you for the follow. I very much appreciate it. No, I don't want all the guys to come in to the fight. I only need one. They're both using the same thing. Yu's gonna be more dangerous, so I'm gonna take care of you first. Okay, they're both at the same speed. I am faster. I'm gonna go with Aaron now. Damn it. Now we have fragile, which means we're gonna take more damage. We need to evade. We're gonna go with you. We're gonna die. Next turn. Shit. It's like mac and cheese without little bits. Black pepper. Mostly tastes the difference. Huh. Wait, where's the cheese in that? Unless... Oh, the tomato sauce is probably where, like, thickens it up and then makes it a little bit, like, consistent. More consistent. Where did it... Ah, yes. Pied pipe... Wait, those are just whiskers. Those are legitimately just whiskers. Well, we got +1 HP. And back into the fight. Let's see if we can...
피는 역시
Wait.
실패한 건가?
Skip. Return. Whee! No, we did not. Damn it, we didn't get Yoon's book. Or wait, no, we didn't kill either of them. It. Okay. We don't need you. Going. I'm gonna have to go with you. Blocked, staggered. Perfect. If only we had more speed dice. These with little black pit. I haven't put black pepper on my mac and cheese before. I've put bacon in it, which, ooh, it is good. Probably should go for the kill, but yeah, they're gonna die either way. Thanks to good. Kill hands. We struggle. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So still under health-wise. Okay, we're the fastest, so just saying I'm a bit of food critic when it comes to recipes. Huh. What recipes have you, like, actually liked? I'm curious now. Because obviously the Spanish rice that your stepdad taught you, you liked. But what other ones do you? Kill you. Stagger! Perfect gut harvest. Okay. Aaron, yes. Yes, you and me. You and me. Gut harvest, we should be able to. Want another cookie? How many cookies do you have? Out of curiosity. Grenade made like... I don't want to take too many, so I'll just take one. And
훌륭해.
Book of Union.
한번
Finally.
너 웃긴다.
Shit, I'm
훌륭하지
skipping all the
말라고
story.
했으면서 자기가 뜬구름 잡는 소리 하네.
Thank you, lower boy, for following. Thank you, thank you. Well, aren't you funny? You despise roundabout speech, yet you're now being all poet.
어딘가에 사서님이 들었으면 팔다리 한 짝씩
10 out of 10 delivery.
의미 부여된 말이었어.
Certain librarian I know would have taken an arm and a leg off if she heard that.
책이나 분류하도록 해.
Get back to sorting.
엔젤라 말대로 정말 층이 확장됐고.
It's just Angela. Just as Angela said. Really got enough. Sorry. You almost beat Index. Index is gonna be such a tough fight to it. Because then you have to deal with Yoon. Or Yang. Yang is his name. Yang. The true Yang fight is going.
안녕, 난 롤라인.
Hey there, my name's Roland.
엔젤라.
Angela,
아직도 용서할 수 없어.
can't still forgive
엔젤라,
you.
넌
Angela, you...
그 이야기라면 전에
I
끝났어.
thought we already done with that topic.
넌 잠자코
You
내게
simply
협력하면
need to
되는 거야.
cooperate without complaint.
그런 거래였잖아.
It's the deal. Or,
그리고
and try
모처럼
to
얻은 피가
appreciate
흐르는
that
몸을
fleshy
즐기도록 해.
body of yours that you finally back.
인간의 몸을 줬다고
You
내가
really
기뻐할 것
think
같아?
that you can make me happy by just giving me a human body? Get cold too. Well, have a nice cup of tea or a nice cup of coffee. It always warms me up.
잊지 마. 난 너에게 찬성 못한다.
Don't forget that I still disagree with you.
그러던가.
Shout out to our fleshy bodies. It's not quite what they're talking about. Some context. Caffeine mellows me out. Yeah, it kind of does for me also, but sometimes, like, later on in the day, it just hits me, and I'm just, like, super active. But context for you, Pixel, and everybody else. They didn't originally have, well, they did originally have fleshy bodies, but then that fleshy body, or at least their consciousness, was put into a robot, so now they were a robot, and now they have bodies, like fleshy bodies again. And Chip, please do not play with the wires. I don't want... Gotcha. Energy drinks hit differently for you? Like they actually work, I'm assuming? I know what it... Alright.
숨 막혀 죽는 줄 알았네.
Damn, that was tense.
안녕하세요.
Hello there, I'm the patron librarian in charge of the floor of history.
말코트예요.
Oh wait. Shit, what was... the red mist... Malekuth,
다행히 기운 없어 보이진 않네.
you seem lively at
무슨
least.
일 있었어?
What's going on? What was going on just now?
엔젤라와
I
아직
have
풀리지
some
않은 문제가
unfinished
있어요.
business with Angelica. You especially love G. Specifically, the flavor Tetris Blast? Have a flavor named Tetris Blast. Huh. I've thought about getting G Fuel, but not quite sure. On the fence of it. Because I do have a shaker, but I don't know if I can, like, wash it often. Stuff like that. Which I kind of don't do with my teacup because it's tea. Water, pretty much. You don't like coffee, so you live. Fair. I honestly live on tea and energy drinks all the time. It tastes good, but gives me the energy you need. Huh. Maybe if they still have like the sample packs, maybe I'll have to try some of those.
하지만 제 생각이 어떻든 전 엔젤라가 하라는 대로 해야지.
Give me a second. I need to go take care of my cat. Hello, I'm back. They sell cans at the Dollar Tree for like $1.41. Holy shit, that's cheaper than normal grocery stores. I'm gonna have to check out Dollar Tree. Hey, I haven't been to a Dollar Tree in a while. Do they still like exist and stuff? I assume they do, right? It's been such a long time since I've been in one.
나랑 마찬가지네. 이유는 좀 다른 것 같지만.
They still be kicking. They're still kicking. Woo. I'm gonna have to search up later where one is. I'm in the same shoes as yours, even though we seem to have end up in here for different reasons.
내가 무엇을 해야 할까?
So, what can I do for you?
롤랑 씨는 저에게 책을 가져다 주시면 돼요.
You can bring me books, Ronald.
저는 역사 1층을 담당하고 있습니다.
Since I'm in charge of the floor of history, I'll be sorting the books and bringing
책을 분류하고 습득하는
that you'll
거죠.
be bringing and collecting those that are about history.
그렇게 받은 책을 사서가 읽고
Us librarians will read the collected books gradually, making our floors whole and completing the library itself as an extension.
자연스럽게
We must naturally get
그곳에
to
지정사서들도
unlock more
태어나는
floors and
거죠.
awaken their patron librarians in the progress.
다른 사서들은 잠들어 있던 건가?
So, the other librarians are asleep now.
네,
Yep, they are.
대충 알겠어.
I get the gist of it.
굉장히 밝네.
You're surprisingly bright for somebody who has an upset moment ago.
괜히 불똥 떨어질까봐 걱정했거든.
I was kind of worried you might have to endure some bad
사정이
wrath.
어떻든 제가 해야
I
할
can't let
일은
my
열심히
personal
해야죠.
affairs get into the way of my work now. You've been to one in your area. You're in California, been living in the same spot. Huh. So there's one at least in California.
엔젤라와 저희의 문제는 당장 연례도
I still
해결할 수
have a
없거든요.
problem with Angelica, though. But not like getting mad about it would do me any good.
저는 저 나름대로
I have my own
일을
reasons
열심히 해야 할
to do my
이유도
best with
있고요.
this work too.
오케이.
Okay,
한번 잘해보자고.
let's give it our best shot. Yeah. Floor of history has been opened. Now we can choose between the floors, but at the current moment, there's not really any. Oh yeah, first, burn these books. There's a few in California. Oh, nice. There we go. We got Aaron's page. Perfect. We can now boost a whole bunch of better ones. Or at least boost our defensive dice, which is gonna be good. Actually, let me first empty, and then switch over to you, and then we'll start. So, commanding wouldn't be, well, maybe a little bit useful. Struggle's gonna be useful. If I did this or not, but oh well, thank you for sharing about the stream. I'm probably gonna end here in about like 10 minutes or so, just because I got work tomorrow evening and also school, so it's gonna take a lot out of me possibly tomorrow. It's nice to hang out here also. Thank you, thank you. There's possibly several spots in California, at least a few. Yeah. Yep, work, school, and also a whole bunch of other things. From game development to voice acting to this. And also editing everything, because I do have to do that. Slip away. Oh. You don't have a job. You're on Social Security. What? Why don't you have a job? Yep, you can ask any question you want. Don't be afraid to ask away, Tempest. You can't navigate on your own? Not even like with a GPS? Dirty Blow is probably good. What we need. Well, I said like chubby, but not like crazy chubby. Hey, welcome in, Angelica, I believe. Welcome in. It's good to have you here again. Hello, hello. How you been? Gonna be actually no preparation. We can. There we go. You love to see chubby models. Your character. I didn't intentionally try to make them hot. Yeah. And actually, wait. I need redo the Yoon office invitation because I don't have Yoon. Send. Unfortunately, that's why it works. Looking in the tired eyes. So, okay, so the tired eyes is what makes it work somehow. Okay. Strange, but okay. Wait, shit! We will sacrifice this book. Don't worry. Hello, Era. How you doing? Hello, hello. Welcome in. Right now we're playing a little bit of Library of Ruina. Harry? Alright, gotcha. This double beard been doing it for you? Well, I probably shouldn't say it, but I kind of designed the character based off... You know what? We'll just have you do and try to... That works. Thank you, thank you. I kinda don't know what I'm doing with it. I just thought of like stuff that would be cool and would make sense. So, here we are now. Comfy and cute. Let's peek. Thank you, thank you. Very comfy. I don't really know what to say. In a land of twinks, a comfy... Actually, I've seen a few... Like, quite a few twinks, like you've said. But I've seen, like, some, like, more interesting designs. I did see, like, a guy, his avatar was... Or his model... Not to diss on any... Really... Either twink or ultra. Yeah, he did have muscles, but it was mainly, from what I could see, is covered by armor, which, honestly, dude in armor looks sick. And I completely agree with the design choice. I've also seen... shit, I'm forgetting their name. But I probably can't search them up right now because streaming. But there's another one. He was like the top streamer of one of the months, but he was sort of like the main character in Kaiju number 8, where he's basically a kaiju. But he decided to take the direction of he's sort of on fire, so it's really cool. Looks like some... The tummy is cute. Honestly, I didn't plan for the tummy to be out. I just told, like, what sort of clothes I would like for the model, but the artist decided to take it that direction, so hey, lay back, chill, have some fun. Stubble is cute. Yeah, I like having a beard, actually in real life, surprisingly. And I'm able to grow quite a good beard. But we do want to be honest. Bottle works. I understand that, but I don't know what to do with all this plays. I don't know how to accept the I'm used to like, hey, good job, and then go on with the day. Smash! I can understand the cuddle part, but smash? Wait a minute. Just a small herd of fangirls. You play with the head pats? What do you mean? Play with head pats? As in, willing to receive or give them out? We need to use proper right now. There we go. I understand that. Both? For the head pats, I'm fine, like, receiving and giving. You're asexual, but dang, body be doing. The body be awakening something. Hey, don't worry. Every once in a while, something has to be awakened. Thank you for the heart. Thank you for the hearts. Harry. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the rose. Thank you, thank you. Alright. I'm just sounding robotic. You guys should have refilled your head with brain fluid. A dry brain dulls your thoughts. I knew I'd be feeling so hazy these days. Where are we going to rob this time? I think we could go for a workshop. Workshops are rich and are useful components too. Not sexual, but like I'd be loving. Hey, no need to be no need to have it like anything, sex or anything. But hey, I don't know what I'm saying at this point. Cuddles are perfectly. And thank you for the star, Eri. Thank you, thank you. I don't think we can get anything valuable from the offices we can take on right now. Thank you for the head pats. Thank you. A restaurant then. I like delicious stuff. You moron! Didn't you forget we got our new bodies? Like they feel so good. Yeah, cuddling can feel good. Definitely can. Because cuddles heal the soul. I remember these poor folks. Yeah, the brother of iron. They're just trying to make a living after the debt they went into. Because we want to focus on earning without having to worry about food or sickness. That's right. We're enduring like crazy. These bodies just need brain fluid, fuel, and some repairs from time to time. We can make money without feeling hunger or thirst. Yeah, they got like the lowest prosthetics. It just... I haven't had cuddles in quite a while, so I don't know if cuddles will heal the soul or melt. But I understand that for you two, Tempest and Ace, that it will, from standing. But it's still uncomfortable. I know it doesn't have... I don't have to eat anymore, but I keep thinking that all of these tasty things I had before, and it makes me want to taste them again. That's because we got cheap bodies from a cheap workshop. we have to earn more, then we can replace our bodies with better ones. The most expensive ones can even adjust emotions and completely shut off desires, on top of having good performance. But those are the most expensive as a nest household. You're trying to cuddle Tempest for real? Otherwise, could smell. Alright. Hey Tempest, I think Pixel wants your exact location and will be rapidly approaching it. A massive nest of blankets. Actually, speaking of nests, I was talking with the pigeon earlier, like today, and apparently during their nest stream, they had a really hard time building the nest. They were able to build it in the end, but at like one point, it was down to like one piece of yarn. It really does sound like you two are in each other's DMs constantly. 7 to 9 blankets on your bed? And if... Holy shit! Why that many blankets? We can worry about that later. Let's focus on money making now. It's all about money in the end. So don't bring up restaurants. You're making me want to eat stuff too. Mo, there's a piece of paper stuck in your body. Like how this body doesn't have sentry system, but it's annoying to have unable to feel things like this. Let's have a look at that piece of paper. I don't think it was in your body until just now. You're chilly. Fair enough. Bad at building nests. Yeah, I've seen like pictures of nests where they're just like a few sticks. Aces, you're laughing like a hyena. Yeah. Is 1 blanket and 2 pillows. Sometimes sleep and curl up like a dog. Fair. Actually, wait. I've seen like a bed cover where it pretty much turns your bed into a dog bed, which is really cool. And honestly, I've sat in like some dog beds and holy shit, they're comfortable. I don't know why, but they're just comfortable. Good.
조직이란 게 저런 얼빠진 녀석들로 이루어진
Are
거야?
all syndicates composed as such half-wit individuals? I was expecting somebody more kind.
조직 나름이지.
It depends on the syndicate. The city is crowded with.
조직도 있어.
You would even say there's even one for every fixer out there.
그냥 뒷골목
A number of
놈들이
thugs
모여서
gather up,
으쌰으쌰하고 이름을
do
내걸면
things under a
그게
name,
조직이야.
get a syndicate.
하는 일도 워낙 제각각
They involve in
특정하기도
all
힘들지.
sorts of different businesses. It's hard to even give a general description. Ah,
어설퍼. 저것들은
the
기계야?
apps. Or your banner pick, but apparently you have Deadpool. And don't. What if there was a hyena pool? That would be an interesting sort of combination for a banner. Pixels getting smothered in blankets. You have accepted your fate to just being inside of blankets,
생긴 건 저래
being
보여도
inside of a
기계나
consumed
인공지능은 아니야.
cocoon. You'll be... Of course. I mean, it's combining two things together. I mean, if it's interesting to you and it makes sense, hey, might as well combine. They aren't machine or a, despite their appearance.
감정과 욕구를 가진
They're
순수한
machines
기계는
carrying their
도시에서
own
사라진 지
emotions,
오래지.
desires among and desires have long since disappeared.
저
City.
녀석들은
These
전시의
guys aren't
주인과야.
just whole body
보안이 굉장히
replacement,
질
whole
낮은
quality
공방 물건이고.
work.
그렇구나.
좋아.
See. Alright,
그러면 손님 응대를
shall we
준비해 볼까?
prepare for the reception?
이곳에 돈 될 만한 것이
Alright,
그럴 일은
Hello,
절대 없답니다.
welcome
이곳에서
in.
한영학 전 도서관의 관장이자 도서관에서는
it's time for you guys to be dealt with. Forming into... Yeah. Come join us for the cuddles. But I'm playing games. I don't know if I should come. Join. I mean, it seems like pretty much everybody else is like joining into the pile. There we go. This is gonna be annoying. You good. Got Snuggies. Ooh. I'm assuming from like a cat or something. Charge up. We're gonna. You forgot about Snug. You're the most. On yes. And now staggered. Looking in. Be looking. For how bright you are, I'm assuming. Fine, here we go. At least we have two. This turn. Good. Not staggered. Shit. I should have gone with the faster speed. I'm dead now. Yep. Hey. Nope. Can't fight. Because it's a solo, so yeah, I should do it. There you are. Combat pages. Strike. Further away. I meant like legging and lean for the wings. Like having one person like on either side of you sort of holding, I'm assuming, or something like that. You better do something. Whoa. Need you. It's no, because it's only if we. Oh, you're currently wearing. Ah, okay. What is? Oh, I know what Snuggies are. Okay, I remember. They're like the blanket with sleeves. Pretty much. I haven't gotten one, but I have been sort of in. You do like shiny. Huh? Go with you. Can we be able to still evade? Well, we. A little bit better. Just need a. I think this might be a. We have one more turn. We'll take care of that. We need to take care of that though. Only if we have. Yep, we're dead. A nest with tree. It's. That would be awesome. Actually, while I was living in the dorms, had like sort of under. Like LEDs that I would sometimes like sit under my bed and just hang out there. The LEDs sort of like change color. It was pretty awesome. Pretty comfy also. Every so often I would like take a power nap there. There we go, one stagger. Yeah. Come on, do it. Do it up around here. Alright, there we go. Bunker under the bed. Stack winkly. Honestly, I think those are always sort of like out there. Because hey, you're able to just chill under your bed and it's comfy still. So
No idea.
okay. changing this a bit. To include that, and I think that and that. You're too slow, and then add preparation. Actually, wait. No, we can't change. Gotcha. Sleeping area and the bed. The dorm mates sleeping. Well, while I was in the dorm, the sort of dorm situation, what it was like, I would get one half of the bedroom and then he would get the other half. And we would sort of do it like that. Instead of like one person taking bed and then the other sleep. Like their own cave. Perfect. Right here. Yeah. Don't care about that guy. You? Care of the one twice. I really need. What? Oh shit. My phone died. I probably shouldn't propose. I'm sorry that I can say goodbye for the folks on Irium. My phone. But thank you everybody for joining. Oh, I probably should end stream on Twitch and YouTube. But thank you all for coming, and I'll see you probably maybe tomorrow, depending on how things go.